This is the BLACK+DECKER BPACT 14WT, a 14,000 BTU smart portable air conditioner with a compact upright shape and a clean white finish. I bought it because I needed real cooling in a larger bedroom without a permanent window install, and I wanted something I could move from room to room when the seasons change. From my experience, the setup was way easier than I expected. I was nervous about the weight and the whole window kit situation. It's a little over 62 pounds, so you feel it when you lift, but the caster wheels make a huge difference. Rolling it across wood floors or low-pile carpet is simple. The included exhaust hose snaps into the back and runs to the window panel. The kit works with both slider and traditional up and down windows. The most fiddly part is adjusting the window panel so it sits snug with no gaps. It's still a simple job if you take a minute to measure and tighten everything down. The whole process took me under 20 minutes, including reading the manual. Key features I use every day start with the top-mounted control panel. The LED temp display is big and bright, the buttons click nicely, and I don't have to guess what mode I'm in. The remote is a must-have for me, and the Follow Me function is legit helpful at night. Quick explanation. Follow Me means the remote has its own temperature sensor, so the AC targets the temperature at the remote's location, not just at the unit. I set it on my nightstand and the area around my bed stays closer to what I set, which made bedtime way more comfortable. There's also Wi-Fi control through the BLACK+DECKER app, and it works with Alexa or Google Assistant. Voice commands are responsive, but to be honest, I still reach for the remote more often because it's faster when I'm already in the room. Performance is the reason I kept it. My bedroom is roughly 350 square feet, and this AC drops the temperature fast. On sticky summer evenings, I notice relief within 15 to 20 minutes, and it gets the room to my set point without drama. In my opinion, the speed and consistency are the standout. The specs say it can handle up to about 700 square feet. I've tried it in an open living room during a small get-together, and it kept things comfortable, especially if I started it early. If you're cooling a large open space, expect better results when you close off unused rooms and tackle heat before the room is blazing. It's not just for cooling. There are 3 modes: cool, fan only, and dehumidify. Fan only is good when I just want airflow without dropping the temperature. Dehumidify is a big deal where I live because humidity makes everything feel hotter than it is. Dehumidifier mode pulls moisture out of the air, which takes away that sticky feeling. That's the mode where drainage matters. You can attach a drain hose for continuous draining, or you can unscrew the lower plug and drain into a pan when the tank is full. I usually use a small hose and route it to a container so I don't have to think about it. The washable filters pop out easily, and a quick rinse every few weeks keeps things running efficiently and keeps dust down. There's a sleep mode that runs the fan low and lets the temperature float a little for comfort, and there's a timer so I can set it to turn off after I'm asleep. Now, the single hose design works well for most people, but it comes with a quirk that's worth explaining. The AC uses air from the room to help move hot air outside through the exhaust hose. That can create slight negative pressure in the room, which sometimes pulls a bit of warm air from other parts of the house under doors or through tiny gaps. In a closed bedroom, I barely notice it. If you're cooling a big open space with lots of doorways, just be aware it can nibble at efficiency. Also, the exhaust hose gets pretty warm while the unit is cooling. That's normal. If you want to cut down on heat radiating back into the room, you can wrap the hose with an insulation sleeve. It's a small upgrade that keeps more of the cold where you want it. Noise is the one trade-off I think about. On paper, BLACK+DECKER lists it at around 52 dB, which suggests a quiet fridge. In my room on high fan, it sounds a bit louder, especially during compressor cycles. It's a steady hum with a whoosh of air, not harsh, but noticeable if you're sound sensitive. When the room is at temperature, I drop to a lower fan or switch to sleep mode, and that's comfortable enough for me to fall asleep. If you like white noise, you'll probably find it soothing. If you want near silence, you might have to play with placement and settings. Build quality feels decent for the price, with one caveat. The plastic housing and louvers are on the lighter side. Nothing flimsy enough to make me worry in daily use, but I'm mindful when I roll it over door thresholds or bump it into furniture. The wheels glide well, and after multiple moves between rooms, nothing has cracked or stuck. Aesthetically, it blends in. In my opinion, the simple white finish and rounded edges help it disappear into a corner instead of shouting appliance. It's perfect for renters or anyone who doesn't want to dedicate a window all season. The portability is real. Roll, connect the hose, and you're running. Key features that kept me using it are the fast cooling, the Follow Me remote, the app control, the flexible modes, and the quick clean filters. None of those require any learning curve, which I appreciate. I just set my temp, choose the fan speed, and let it work. From my experience, the biggest functional tips are simple. Start it a little early on scorching days. Seal the window panel carefully to block leaks. Consider a hose insulation sleeve if your room is small. Rinse the filters often, and use the timer or sleep mode to balance comfort with noise. Those little habits squeeze the most comfort out of a single hose unit. I've used mine for 3 summers. Reliability has been solid. I've had no error codes, no leaks beyond normal drainage, and no trouble with the controls. The only consistent knocks are the warm exhaust hose, the hum on high, and the light-duty feel of some plastics. Those are typical for this category. The payoffs, speedy cooling, easy setup, and flexibility, have outweighed the downsides for me. I'd recommend this for bedrooms, apartments, and home offices where you want strong cooling without permanent installation. It also makes sense for a guest room you only cool on demand. In my opinion, the value lands best if your main space is around 300 to 450 square feet. You appreciate the convenience of rolling the unit out of the way off-season, and you want simple controls with the option for app and voice. If you're trying to handle a big, open floor plan, you'll still get relief, but plan on closing doors and starting earlier in the day. In conclusion, the BLACK+DECKER BPACT 14WT checks the right boxes for a portable AC. Fast and consistent cooling, straightforward setup, useful smart features, and modes that extend its use beyond peak summer. It's not the quietest option on high, and the single hose design has limits, but the comfort it delivers has made it an easy win in my space. Size your room realistically, get the window panel snug, and you'll be in a good place. Please check the comments section for detailed information about the BLACK+DECKER BPACT 14WT. Thank you for watching.